My lovers, welcome to your weekly third party, for some of you might be karmic, update. Before we get into the reading, I just want to let you know that one of our subscribers, one of the members of our soul family, she started her own channel. I think she's Blue Angel 777 dash, no, not dash. There's a space 77, so 5 sevens, but 3 sevens and a dash, then 7 7. Not a dash, a space. Oh my goodness, why am I saying that? Yeah, and you know she has such lovely readings up at this point in time. So please, we're gonna share, we subscribe, we're gonna encourage, because you know somebody needs to hear her messages. If she's been guided by spirit to start this channel, there are messages that she's supposed to deliver. Okay, so I'm gonna put a link below. If I don't, guys, remind me. You know my brain. That's one. And two, let me tell you whilst I shuffle these cards, okay? Let me tell you whilst I shuffle these cards. Oh, I want to use this mixed emotions deck too. I'm gonna put it here. Stay right. I don't want anybody trash talking the third party or the karmic, because especially if you're in a twin flame connection, your karmic, because there'll be a karmic then, your karmic, that's a third party. That person is your greatest ally. Whether you know it or not, that's your greatest ally, because they are doing the work that is necessary to break your person's ego. You can go back to my video of congratulations DF and you'll see what I was talking about. A lot of them, they are overt and covert narcissists. That's your DM. And the only way for reformation or awareness is through the breaking of the ego. And this is what that third party or karmic does. Even if you aren't in a twin flame connection, your third party is working for you because they're teaching your person valuable lessons for their soul growth. So there's no need to trash talk them, and I know that they are doing the most, some of them. I know, trust me. The one that I have tried to voodoo doll on me, okay, I know. I know, but they are also in pain. I can tell you that they are also in pain. I'm going to tell you about something that happened to me the other night, because trust me, they are getting their karma too, okay? If they have done you wrong and they have tried spell work and all that kind of crap to get what they want, which is this relationship with your DM, they are getting their karma too. You know why? Because they get to sit there day in, day out and watch your DM grieve and pine for someone else. And let me tell you, I don't think there's anything that's more torturous than that. Honestly. I mean, you have to have some compassion. There's nothing more torturous than that. Watching someone else grieve. Watching someone that you love grieve for someone else. I was sleeping, and then I woke up and I realized that my body was vibrating like if I had done astral travel, because that's how you astral travel, right? Your body vibrates at a high frequency and that releases the soul. So I woke up, and when I sat up out of my body because my body was still vibrating. So I lay back down and I was just taking some deep breaths, because usually for me that slows down the vibration and then it helps the soul reattach. So I'm just chilling. I find it's taking a long time, but I'm just chilling, okay? I'm not gonna panic. And then I hear this voice, and it's like it's coming closer and it's saying, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. But it's not sinister. And I'm not sensing like it's a negative entity. because the hairs on the back of your neck would raise and all. I have different cues that I get because I do spirit release, right? I do spirit release work, so I know. And I'm this thing is it's coming close and saying, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, and then I feel this weight on me, and it's like if this person, like their soul merges with mine just for a brief second. So I think, well, maybe it's my DM projecting his anger towards me. And I have had instances before where I have been inside his body. Yes, that's another story. I've been inside his body, so I'm like, maybe he's having that spiritual experience now. And when this person's soul merges with mine for that brief moment in time, although it felt like eternity, I felt the deepest pain in my heart, like if my heart was broken into a million pieces, like if it was crushed. I can't explain that pain except it is grief, absolute grief, absolute grief, absolute just pain that does not stop. And then the person just went. I didn't know who it was, so I decided to ask my guys, and I asked the cards, and it was her. She is experiencing so much pain right now, and it made me have a lot of compassion for her, because she's just doing her soul work. This is what she's supposed to do, right? She's just doing her soul work, but she's also going through it, and all the spell work she did and all of that, she has gotten exactly what she wanted, which is a relationship with my DM. But it's exactly what she wanted, and yet not what she wanted, because she wanted him really to be in love with her. She didn't recognize that at first. You can't bend someone's will to love you and not expect that, or try to make them love you, because you really can't. You can keep them stuck in place. They might go through the motions like they're in love, but that is something that cannot be bent. That person's free will to love, that cannot be bent. Okay, and she's recognizing that now, because when I tune into him, he's in absolute grief, and he may think that he is hiding that from her, but she's very spiritually powerful. He can't hide anything from her. She knows, and she has to watch that day in, day out. She has to try and reach him day in, day out, and face this block. And that is causing such heartache. So I just sent her love, because I cannot imagine doing that, seeing that every day, knowing that your partner's not within your emotional reach. So I'm saying this to her to say that there's compassion that needs to be extended all the way around. They are just doing what they were contracted to do. This was their job, and it's a heavy duty job, you know. All right, let's see who's coming forward to talk about their karmic relationship. I didn't want to go on that much, but I did want to let you know, we have to have compassion. You know, that's what makes you a DF. That's what makes you an empress. That ability to love, no matter what they do, and they do the most. You don't have to tell me. I know they do the most. We know, but we have to have compassion. It's just a soul in pain, or rather, not a soul in pain, a body that's in pain, a personality that's in pain. All right, let's see who's coming through here. We have an exhaust. Listen. Listen, Spirit does not take me down any lines of chatter by accident. We have an exorcist coming through, people. I mean, I was just there talking about spirit release and all that kind of crap. So we have an exorcist. They're freeing themselves and others from destructive impulses. So this person could actually be doing shamanic work. So if you know that your DM or whoever it is doing shamanic work, this is a confirmation that this is the person that's coming through. But it's also a person that is breaking away from devil energy. They are exorcising themselves from any destructive patterns or devil energy addictions or whatever it is that they may have had. They're exorcising themselves. And this reminds me of a Metal King, because remember, or several readings with Metal King, we had Someone is about to be exorcised, the ghost of the hungry ghost of the past. So this person, they're exorcising themselves. They're breaking free from toxic patterns and relationships. We have a beggar in reverse. So we're getting a sense of one of their toxic patterns. Dependence on others to the exclusion of effort. So this is why I was telling you, codependency. This is one of their toxic patterns. This is what they're working on right now. Codependency, codependent relationships, addictions, whether it's to substances or to persons. Whatever is not for their highest good, this is what they are addressing with this Exorcist card. They are retrieving their soul from the clutches of the devil and what the devil represents. Okay? It's addiction. It's things that hinder your spiritual growth. They're dealing with that right now. And in that sense, it might be a pioneer. And you know what I'm getting? What I got to, wow. As soon as I touch the card, I'm getting that this person, they're saying they're also transmuting ancestral. Whoa, I am getting the truth chills. Wow. Ancestral karma. They're not exercising themselves only. They are exercising a whole bloodline by what they're doing right now. A whole ancestral line. They're exorcising with what they're doing at this point in time. It says passion for doing and creating what has not been done before. They've decided to do things differently. And when they do things differently, they are going to be an example for the generation that is following them. They are destroying a toxic pattern that has come down through the bloodline through generations. They are transmuting ancestral karma. It reminds me of another reading we did. Look at my list for, go on my channel, go look at my list for angels and ancestors. The angels and ancestors have something to say. And they touched on this issue of transmuting ancestral karma. Go have a look at that. So we're getting confirmation of messages that we've received before. So this person, they're doing things differently and they have to do it differently to break an ancestral pattern. That the churches aren't stopping. So I know that I am leading you down the right path with this one today. It says saboteur in reverse. So this person, they're recognizing how they've sabotaged themselves, but they haven't come out of that that energy as yet. Or maybe these are all the things that they are looking at, all the things that they're exercising. It says induces self-destructive behavior or the desire to undermine us. So this person's really looking at themselves and seeing how they sabotaged their connections in the past. And that's because they were operating in fear. Fear of attaching themselves to someone. Fear of accepting love. They did not think that they were worthy. So they're seeing all the ways that they sabotage themselves. And they may still be sabotaging themselves because they're only now starting to see the destructive patterns. Okay? We have hedonist. So I'm really getting that we are seeing all the different destructive patterns that they're addressing. So they're addressing codependency, that they're addressing the self-sabotaging, self-fulfilling prophecies that they've been operating in. And then we have here a hedonist. And in reverse, what do we have here? Pursues pleasure to the detriment of health, indulges at the expense of others. So it's pleasure seeking at any cost. Once they can escape from the pain, because that's what causes people to live that kind of lifestyle. It's an escape from the pain. It's no different than taking substances to numb. It's just another form of numbing. It's another form of numbing. So they're seeing how they've been numbing. I think these are all the things that they're exercising right now. It says rescuer, provides strength and support to others in crisis. Acts out of love with no expectation of reward. So I'm seeing this in both a light and negative aspect. So this person, they enjoy helping others. They enjoy it. They really do. And out of their goodness of the heart. But you know what? They can take it to the other extreme where they are people pleasers and where they put the needs of others and even soul groups before themselves. And you're thinking, okay, why is that a bad thing? Because that is an aspect of codependency. When you put your needs on the back burner before others, you are not loving self. Therefore, you are not loving others. What you are doing is seeking affirmation. You're trying to stroke your ego. Okay? And once you're operating in ego, you're just operating in fear. You want people to like you. You want people to love you. You want that affirmation because you do not love yourself. We have mother. So this person got mommy issues. And that has made them ungrounded for a very long time. So they are noticing all these things. These are the things that they're exorcising right now. Negative aspect. Smothering or abandoning children. Instilling guilt in children for becoming independent. And I'm getting this as what has happened in this person's life. They have a connection with their mom that's unhealthy. That is codependent. In fact, this is the root of their codependent tendencies. Their attachment to their mom. And she made it that way so that she would not feel alone. So that she would not feel abandoned. So every time they might have tried to assert their codependence, their independence, she might have gone along the lines that you're ungrateful. You know how moms do. Come on. Or all our moms have some kind of bit of that in them. I carried you for 9 months. You know the drill. Okay? You know the drill. Some of the moms are good at the guilt trips, okay? They're good at the guilt trips. But when it comes to a point where there's failure to launch, that this person cannot have a healthy relationship and they're manifesting toxic relationships because of on the basis of that relationship with their mom, then, Houston, we got a problem. That's something that needs to be taken care of. All right, we're going to get 2 more cards. All right, so we're seeing then they got mommy and they got daddy issues too. This person has issues on all sides. But this one, the issue with their relationship with their dad might be a bit more healthy. It says talent for creating and supporting life. Positive guiding light within a tribal unit. So this person, I'm getting emperor energy with this person here. I'm seeing some signs. Pioneer. I'm seeing Virgo. Hedonist. I'm seeing Capricorn with the devil. Mother. Again in Venus energy. It could be also Queen of Pentacles energy. So it could be Capricorn. Could be Taurus. Could be Libra. Those are the mummies of the zodiac. Father energy, it could only be the Emperor. In fact, in this deck, it's called Father, the Emperor. So Aries and Taurus energy. One more card. So they're stepping up to the plate. They may have a family and they're determined to be a positive influence for the younger generation. They're breaking the old patterns, the old template. And to break that old template, they had to take it on before they could break it. So they've taken on the template of their family unit or their tribal unit, but they had to do that in order to break that template. All right, let's get one more card. Bloody hell, what is this? All right, if no cards come out this time, that's it. That's all Spirit's giving us. Yeah, that's it. That's it, folks. And we got 8 cards. So this is about strength. So this person, that's what they're working on right now. Strength to make these changes. Because they're seeing the toxic patterns. They're seeing all of it. All right, so let's get into what's their headspace like regarding this third party. Okay. They want to bring some kind of communication to this person, because I'm getting communication in the past has been really immature. And what I want to tell this person is that they don't want to work on this anymore. They're fed up of the juggling. They're overwhelmed. They want to work on this anymore. They want this to die. And the reason why they want this to die is that your person has had a revolutionary shift in their thinking, in their spirituality. They've gone through a transformation. And through that transformation, they realize, you know what? They have to take control of their life. They have to take action. All right? So headspace regarding this third party. When your person thinks about the third party, the person that's not you. What's the headspace there? What's the headspace? What's the headspace like? I told you, death card came out again. Scorpionic energy. They know that this connection needs to transform and needs to die. It cannot go on because it's too toxic the way that it has been, and it resembles a family template. It's like they're recognizing that they're doing what their ancestors were doing all this time. The ancestors established a very toxic pattern. They're recognizing that they have taken on the template unknowingly, and now they want to break it. Yeah, they've been feeling overwhelmed. They've been juggling a lot of shit. They've been feeling overwhelmed. There's been a lot of responsibility on their shoulders, and they've been doing it alone. They want to drop that burden now. Two of Pentacles in reverse. They don't want to do the juggling act anymore. It's too burdensome. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Yeah. Their heart is absolutely broken by the situation. I told you. She's watching him grieve and pine for someone else every single day. This is the Three of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. It's a painful situation for everyone around. And your person's recognizing that something has to change. Things can no longer remain the same. People can't go on pretending that nothing is happening. It's taking too much of a toll on the family unit, on the connection. Let's get another card. Yeah, they don't want to fight for this anymore. It ain't worth fighting for. All the fight has gone. They've been through too many battles. Too many battles. Too much war. Nothing changes. You know, my motto is never give up. But I'm realizing that there's some things that you're not meant to fight for. And I'm getting that this person is coming to that conclusion as well. This is the Nine of Wands, the Wounded Warrior. So they don't want to fight for this connection anymore. I want to get some of these cards. Sorry, guys. Let me get... This is a Mixed Emotions deck. I really love this deck. Very interesting. And what the hell? Please stop. Stop, stop. Okay, this person, they're unstable. Your person is unstable, the deck box is unstable, and your person is absolutely frustrated. So we're supposed to take this card. So they're frustrated with this whole situation because they feel like they are trapped, that, you know, they are blocked, that they're being hindered from, you know, progressing. It's like being stuck in traffic. See how frustrating that is? With no radio, and you have somewhere to go. Yeah, this person's recognizing it's time. It's divine timing. Divine timing has come. The time is now to go after what they want, but they're stuck. They're trapped here. They have not received the red light from Spirit. Sorry, they have not received the green light from Spirit. They're not seeing a way out as yet. What else is this person thinking? So this person's absolutely frustrated. What are they thinking regarding this third party? The person that's not you. What are they thinking? And they're absolutely confused. This is my confused card. This is my card that's confused. They are being triggered by the truth. They know the truth now. They know that they have somewhere to go. So they're absolutely confused. They're not seeing a way out. They know they have to get out of Dodge, but they're not seeing a way out. They don't know what to do. There's a kind of helplessness. Whoa. What the hell? These cars just exploded. 1 second, guys. So, what we got here? We have curious. So, they are actually checking in on the third party or the karmic. They might be looking at them on social media. They're digging for something because their intuition, your person's intuition, is telling them that something is up. They think that the karmic has someone else. That's what I'm getting from that. And it's surprise. It's news to them. Not news to me. Because I knew that. They should have asked me. But they're surprised. At that. They're surprised. Flabbergasted and astonished. Right? But we are not, because we know. And they're disappointed. They're absolutely disappointed with the situation. Because they're recognizing that their happiness is out of their reach. So they're disillusioned. They feel defeated and they feel let down. There's also a sense of calmness because now they have a reason to roll out. They were feeling trapped, but now it's like Spirit is giving them an opportunity to get out of this situation and to resolve the conflict that has been circling about in their headspace. It's about resolving conflicts. Okay? So, if this person's frustrated, disappointed, they're curious, they think that something is up with this karmic, they're getting news that's surprising them and startling them, and they feel disappointed, why are they still there? Let's find out. What's keeping this couple together? What's keeping them together? What's keeping them together? I think they know there's some kind of family set up in place. They know that it's not their wish fulfillment, but it's still a family, and for some of them, their innocence involved. Sometimes also people feel stuck in their misery. They get to a place where, what they talk about, what's the name of that thing that they talk about in Get Out? That whole come on, guys, you'll tell me in the comments. The sunken place. The sunken place. Some people get into the sunken place and you have no idea, how to crawl out. You're unhappy. You're incredibly unhappy, but you don't know how to manifest your happiness. You just know that you're unhappy. You just don't. You're not seeing a way out, and that's what I'm getting here. That both people, the third party and your person, they're in that sunken place and they just don't know how to dig themselves out. They've just been beaten down by this connection. All of them, everybody. Everybody's been beaten down by this connection, but they're refusing to heal and move on. They feel like they have to stick it out, whether for the public eye or, external parties, family members, moms, dads, all kind of external person, the kids. They feel like they have to stick it out. That's the Six of Swords there. In reverse. Yeah, they're just not walking away. They're not walking away from these things that no longer serve them. It's just a refusal to walk away. They feel like, it's a never give up attitude, and they've not realized, that some things you are meant to give up. So they're still working hard on this connection. I see 7 of Swords in reverse. What's keeping them together? Okay. People are deceiving themselves. They're deceiving themselves. They're not seeing their self-deception. They're not releasing the deception in this connection. Everybody here is just deceiving themselves and deceiving others. The karmic is doing that. Your person's doing that. They're not releasing that self-deception. So they're living in illusion. They're living in the sunken place. And neither of them know how to get out. Alright guys, so I'm going to take this to the extended. And there we're going to look at heart space energy. Your person's heart space energy for the third party / karmic. We're going to look at how does a third party feel about your person. How does a third party feel about you? What is the third party hiding? And, possible outcome of this connection by the end of the month. I'll put by the end of September because this month is almost over. All right. So join me over there, guys. Guys, thank you. Okay, bye.